Hi everyone, great to see you. Hope everybody has had an awesome Friday morning. So, this morning I did a little research. Now, by the way, this is Tommy Lee Master with TommyCLeemaster.com. But, to get back to our subject, which is 7 tips for successfully growing your online network marketing business. That's a mouthful, isn't it? But, there are tips and strategies that work. So, you have to understand that when you're building your business, how is it I don't have, well, we won't worry about the reflection. Things you need to understand when you're building your business. There are certain strategies and tips that will definitely accelerate your business for you. So, building the business or a business online has very, very many benefits. One is that you can virtually be anywhere you want to be when you're doing this. So you get to connect with people who share the same interests that you do while watching your business grow. And that's local and international. And there's just, I can't explain the feeling that you get when your business is reaching out not only to your country, but other countries around the world. And so, it's a wonderful feeling knowing that you're helping thousands, if not millions, of people out there. Feels pretty great. So, of course, now, there's work to it, don't get me wrong. It doesn't just fall into your lap. So, like any successful business, you're going to have to create and then build your online presence. Get your domain. Have a plan in advance. So, before you even get started building, once you've got that all figured out, then these tips that I'm going to give you will help you find your way to success. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay. Next thing you need to know is tip number 1. I know you've heard this before, but it bears repeating. Know your market. Now, of course, there are steps to successfully marketing. Sorry about that. Am I here? Am I still around? There are ways to market to your network successfully. You have to know the kind of content that they want to see, what products they're interested in, and exactly what they need in their daily lives. So, you have to get to know your market. Okay? They do 2 things. allows you to build a more personal relationship with your audience. And it gives you the insight to know trends and demands before you get hit with that switch. And it also will lend them, your audience, a sense of satisfaction by knowing that you are reliable and trustworthy when it comes to buying their goods and services from you. Now, there's going to be multiple ways for you to get to know your market. So, demographics is one way. Who is your ideal customer? What's their age, their gender, their income level? What are their interests? Dig in there and find out really what your customer wants from you. What are their needs? And how can you be that solution for them? You can do customer surveys. That is going to enhance your personal relationships with your customers and really make things flourish and pick up momentum for you. Ask your audience a few simple questions. What's their experience? How they like the product? How would they recommend you to others? This is going to give them the feeling that they have a voice in your company. Well, that certainly can't hurt a thing. It's going to enhance that know, like, and trust factor that you're working for. But then you need to determine your customer profile. Now, this is going to allow you to get to know your customers on a more general basis. You can let them build a profile on your website or an account, something to that matter. And when they do that, then you're going to have customer demographics that is going to give you a bucket load of information to help grow your business and to help grow your business where it will succeed the most. Number 2, go slow and steady. I know if you're new, you're all excited, you want to get things up and running, you want, you want to get in there and start using as many marketing strategies as possible and get the word out and build your network. But if you tackle too much, there's a couple of things that might happen to you. You can get that overwhelm feeling. Wipe that word out of your vocabulary. And ultimately, you're gonna have things slipping through the cracks. That's just all there is to it. So, the problem with this is you might confuse your customers, you can overload them, and you could end up causing them to go elsewhere to do business. Now, that would not be good. So, you eventually can make use of all or several other strategies and social medias that are out there. But think of it in these terms. By taking baby steps, starting out with one or two marketing strategies. Master them, and once you determine that you're beginning to get your leads and your sales from this one or two strategies, then go on and add another one. But it's like anything and everything that's new that you're learning, there is a learning curve. So don't get discouraged if something's not working out the way you want it to in the beginning. You need patience and dedication, in particular patience and dedication if you want success when it comes to the network marketing niche. Okay, number 3. This is another one that people tend to push off to the side, but is very, very needed, and that is constant development. Get your mindset right. Get your mindset right. Change is a constant in your world of business. And the internet certainly is not new to that. So to continually grow, you have to be continually learning. That's just all there is to it. Hey, Tanisha, how are you? Good to see you on here. So this is going to include educating yourself on how to run your business and the growing trends that are in that business. Also, you want to educate yourself on your target market and your consumer base. Now, there's several ways to do this. I'll just give you a couple here real quick. Read success books. Books that are written about success achievement. They're a great way for you to learn from the people that have already done it. Remember, success leaves clues. And boy, oh boy, it certainly does. Research is another way for you to get in there and educate yourself. You keep up with the changes. Those are constantly occurring. New trends develop, new demands come up, new customers come in every day. You have to learn how to grow with them. And that means constantly researching the marketing trends and the new products that people are buying within your niche. So, another way to do this, learn new strategies. That's one reason. Just one now, mind you, because I love all you guys out there. But that's one of the reasons why I'm on here Monday through Saturday, is to teach you what I'm learning about the marketing strategies, because it's constantly changing. And some strategies just flat die out. It's just the way of the beast. So then, again, constantly teach yourself about new marketing strategies, both within your network and on social media, so that you can get a reach out to the widest audience possible. Now, tip number 4. Make sure you leverage social media. I know a lot of people are skeptical about the power of marketing on social media, but this method is going to allow you to do two things. You gain needed visibility for your business, and you effectively bring in new traffic to your business. So, with any online business, visibility is the key. It's simple. Remember, people cannot be interested in something if they don't know it exists. So, putting your business out there on social media is a wonderful way to get yourself noticed by a wider audience. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, think about it. People talk, and in particular, they talk a lot on social media. So, that's, if they see something that they like on social media, they can share it right then and right there. Just send it on to their friends. You know how that goes. So, if you want word about your business to spread like wildfire, social media is the way to go. Just pure and simple. Now, the second part of that is what some of my teachers used to say, cause and effect. The more people seeing your business, the more people will be inclined to visit your site and see what it's all about. And hey, if you have something they like, they're going to purchase. If they're satisfied with that product or the service, then they're going to tell everybody they know. Word of mouth is awesome advertising. It can literally make or break you. Karen Cox, thanks for jumping on here. We're talking about 7 ways to successfully grow your online marketing business. So happy you could join us. So, tip number 5, create quality content. I know everybody talks about content being king. Well, when you're out there searching for new products or services, people want to find products that have good quality. They want to be able to make an educated decision before they buy it. So instead of wasting time making that description, doing a blog post, or marketing a shiny little ad, just make your information educational. Tell everybody what about the product, all the features that it has, and what kind of quality it is for your audience. So instead of telling them to buy the product, tell them why they need it. Tell them what it does, what it can be good for, and then let your product do the talking. That's all there is. There will be plenty of time for you to throw in those bells and whistles at another date. So, create quality content. Tip number 6, you want to be consistent. So in any network business, marketing business, consistency is a must. Just no way to get around that. Excuse me just a moment, I need a drink of water here. Okay, no way to get around making sure that you're consistent. So, you have to post your content, and consistency really isn't the only key, because you need to get better SEO rankings on the search engines. that's going to really boost your ability to build a better and a lasting customer base. Your audience likes it when they can count on a business to keep on providing that service that they've become accustomed to. And to have lasting success. Hey, Christopher, thank you for joining us. We're discussing tips for successfully growing your online network marketing business. So, to have massive success and lasting success, you've always got to grow. But you need to be consistent with that growth. Not just change the entire layout of your site and the way you do things overnight. That's probably going to stop most of your established customer base from continuing to follow you. So that's just the way she goes, blowing down the alleyway. Oh, so you reach out to your audience, tell them that you're going to update your site or to either make it more user-friendly or make shopping with you a better experience, or, whatever reason you may have for making adjustments to your presence online. And you want to make sure that you listen to the feedback you get from those customers. That makes them feel heard. And always remember, your audience is the reason for your success. Plain and simple, period. Tip number 7, recruit, recruit, recruit. Once your business takes off, you're going to need more than just you to keep it going strong. And so there's lots of ways you can go about recruiting network marketers into your business. Social media. Social media recruiting is probably one of the easiest there is. It makes contacting lots of people a breeze, especially on Facebook. So to do this, you're going to want to follow the following steps. Use your personal page. By doing that to recruit, you are allowing yourself to personally connect with the person you're messaging and building a foundation of trust. You want to create curiosity. So you're just not creating a page, you're selling a lifestyle. Make a page that piques their interest. If they're interested, they're more likely to ask you about it, giving you the opportunity to sell them on the ideas and bring them onto your team. Connect. Now, remember, you can't just sell a person on your business. You really have to connect with them. You have to make it better and make them feel like they're part of something bigger than them. Building a relationship with your recruits is going to be the greatest way to keep them over time and eliminate some of the dropouts that you might have later. So, you want to, once again, post quality information. Now, recruiting for your business, that's no different than putting out good quality content every day. Nose is itching, pardon me. And it makes people feel comfortable when you do that. They're more comfortable selling the products when, in particular, when you educate them and they become familiar with the products. Be you. Don't, hey, Faye, glad to see you here. We're talking about 7 ways to successfully grow your online network marketing. Nick, see, you joined us too. Lovely to have you guys. Thanks for joining us. Be you. This is really important if you want to recruit effectively on social media. People out there want to deal with a person, a body. They want you, and you need to come across genuine when you're putting your best self forward, and not try to be someone that you are not. And so, I'm me. I'm just me. That's all there is to it. Email recruiting. By using your email list. Oh, thank you, Nick. Appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, Cindy. Awesome that you joined us. We're into these tips for growing your network marketing successfully. Email marketing. When you send out those emails, the first thing you want to do is make your subject line enticing. Enticing enough that they want to open that email. And as soon as they do that, you need to let them know what your intentions are. So tell them you're growing your business, make them feel like they're already a part of completing your little life puzzle. Give them the background of your company, what you're all about. Just really inform them on how you plan to reach your goals. Tell them what you're looking for and what they can expect from joining your group. Invitations, invitations, invitations. That's what it's all about. You can put out newsletters. So if you have a blog or a website, put out a monthly or a weekly newsletter, which is something that I'm thinking about doing in the near future. So if you guys would join my newsletter, please comment here at the bottom and tell me yes or no that you would like to be included in my newsletter for all kinds of tips and strategies that I give out. And not only will that help you come across but as genuine, but it's going to let you build the relationships with your audience, and it lets you keep them informed. And of course, always have business cards. Hand them out. Put them, check with local business. There's a lot of them that will let you put your business cards on the counters and etc. So, that's tip number 7. You just need to know, guys, everybody, building your online network marketing business takes time, patience, and dedication. But anybody can do it if you just stay with it. Some days are going to be better than others, naturally, but that's life. And the days that are going to be good, rock it. just rock it. It will be well worth it. Just remember this. Don't get discouraged on your slower growth days. Keep pushing, and if you follow the steps that I've shared with you, your hard work can and will pay off greatly. So, that's my tips for today. Let's recap and see what all we went over. I started with number 1, know your market. Tip number 2, go slow but steady. Tip number 3, go out there and look for constant self-improvement, constant development. Number 4, learn how to leverage social media. Very important. Tip number 5, create quality content. I have stopped myself from rambling and going into too much detail. So make sure you have that quality factor in there. Number 6 tip, be consistent. In social media, you have to be out there every day. Every day. Multiple times a day on some of the social medias because they move so fast. A lot of noise out there. You have to stand out. So, tip number 7, recruit, recruit, recruit. That's what's going to build your business. So, I hope you found value in what I've shared with you today. If you did, please feel free to comment. If there is a subject that you would like for me to discuss, I'd be happy to. Just send me an email, shoot me a PM, let me know what you want me to talk about or what you have questions about, and I'll be happy to answer your questions on the next live. So, you want more training? Go check out the link on my bio. Facebook Live is hot, and if you have social networking business, online networking business, you really need to be using Facebook Live. That's just, it's the hottest thing out there right now. Gets you massive exposure. So, everybody follow me on Facebook so you get your notifications. Click on the subscribe or follow button when the video is concluded. And have a marvelous weekend. Make it a safe and blessed weekend. And I love every one of you. Thank you for joining me. And bye for now.